And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Mitchell. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new. Well, that was clearly a foul.
And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Finney-Smith. Claxton a screen on Barnes. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside for Mitchell. Here's Barrett. Here's the 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Barrett against Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Claxton. Bogdanovich from long range. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Thomas outside, puts up a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Thomas against quickly. The 3 is up. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he's good on the second. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Now here's quickly. All alone. Misses off the left iron.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Claxton passes to Thomas. Over quickly. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Claxton. Thomas has got 6 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
That ties the game.
A staple in Bogdanovich's arsenal. His three-point shot is as reliable as it gets.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. They retain possession. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. Quickly, he's got space. Brooklyn pulls it in. Johnson passes to Claxton. Back to Johnson. From downtown, on target from range.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Here's Quickly. Nice shot from the wing. Quickly's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Thomas against Quickly. Now here's Thomas. From deep, Johnson. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from Quickly. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Thomas for 3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Quickly. All sorts of time. And that one comes up a bit short. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Johnson finds Bogdanovich. And the Nets, another 3.
Smart move feeding Bogdanovich here. A guy who is ready to fire off a shot at any moment.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Barrett. Outside Barnes. And a nice finish on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Thomas outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
We've got Shake Milton. Ben Simmons is out there with Sharp. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Clowney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Brown. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Sharp. Outside Schroeder. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Raptors with a lead. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Count that one. Schroeder's gotten his first bucket of the night.
At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
Left side Dick. Pass to Walter. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As a scorer, Simmons' best move comes right at the rim.
Brown looking around. 3-pointer. Sharp grabs the miss. The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Schroeder against Brown. Milton passes to Schroeder. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Brad, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Simmons missing.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Hibachi. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his balance is well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Simmons with a screen on Brown. It's Sharp on the wing. outside Schroeder. That one drops for him. Schroeder's got his second basket on the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Outside Brown. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Walter. Now Grady Dick, covered by Milton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Walter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Abaji. Clock at 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Walter from outside. Sharp grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams from long range. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Brown for 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce. Outside Schroeder to the inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
His first personal. Second team foul.
And so here is Toronto. The 3 from Quickly. And so we wrap up the first half. Toronto out in front, up 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nets trail by 7. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. There it is, the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Mitchell out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at center.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And for the Nets, they're shooting about 43% on this one. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Barnes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Over Thomas. No luck on that one.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Kick out to Johnson. The 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
pass to Barrett, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's Mitchell. No points yet. Pirtle with the ball. Outside Barnes. 5 to shoot. Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Now here's Barrett. And it's Mitchell penetrating. 2 points. That one goes. And now a 4-point Toronto lead.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Kicks it to Quickly. Launches it. And the 3-pointer goes. Quickly's got 14 points for the game.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Outside Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Barnes. He's all alone, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Denny Smith, a screen. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. 1:25 left in the third quarter, and Claxton gets the bucket.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now here's Quickly. 16 points for him. And the Raptors, another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Quickly, following the bucket by the Nets. The 3. Finney Smith pulls it in.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Shoots. Again, the Nets score.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
On the wing Quickly. Thomas defends. Quickly passes to Mitchell. Outside Barnes. This one for 3. The shot no good. Nets trail by 6. Left side Johnson. Quickly against Thomas. Back to Johnson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. A big-time effort for Emmanuel Quickly, providing a lot. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. We've got Sharp, Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Williams, and it's Clowney in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Number 17,
Brown against Schroeder. Brown, that's good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Milton. Down low. Here's Williams. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Second personal.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Now here's Dick, just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Outside Schroeder. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Brown. No good from outside. Oh, got a piece of it. Brown with the steal. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter. On the wing, Milton, guarded by Dick. Milton passes to Williams. Misses the three. Toronto leading by 7. A good look from Brown. Again, Brown missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Poke loose. Milton passes to Schroeder. And the Nets miss again. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Dick. Back to Brown. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Nets trail by 7. Bogdanovich with a screen on quickly. The kick out to Johnson. Bogdanovich on the wing. With the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Come on. I mean, look who steps up when they need a bucket. Bogdanovich just puts his head down and goes right to work.
Now here's quickly. Pass to Brown. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Johnson against Barrett. Outside Johnson. Claxton passes to Johnson. 4 on the clock. From 13. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 tonight. It's Barnes on the wing. Quickly outside. And stolen by Claxton. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. No good from the wing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Barnes with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Here's Thomas. Count it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Quickly against Thomas. Quickly passes to Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They're looking good, but they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal. They have to lock down the perimeter and prevent a three. And looking to even the score with a huge three.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Great energy and activity on defense. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Here's Thomas for three. Rebound, Toronto. So Toronto takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for
And you think about the future. This great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the post, it's Sar and Valanciunas. Jordan Poole is out there with Koulibaly. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Poole. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Kuzma with it, now guarded by Bogdanovic. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Bogdanovic. Claxton against Kuzma. The 3. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist by Claxton.
You love to see Bogdanovic stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
BB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Now, here's Poole. Let's go. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Johnson finds Thomas. Fires the three. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. It's a three-point game. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Ben Simmons takes defense into offense. He's a one-man band right now.
And stolen by Simmons. Bogdanovich wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bogdanovich has got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Poole. It's Kuzma penetrating. Count the basket. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Kyle Kuzma doing things off the bounce right now. How about that drive, guys? Impressive.
Here's Thomas outside Bogdanovich. Here's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And stolen by Simmons. And the foul called on Alex Saul. That's his first foul. Simmons a screen on Kuzma. Bogdanovich passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Poole gets it to go.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Thomas dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Pass to Claxton. Outside Thomas. Back to Claxton. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Poole with it. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 10. Outside Thomas. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots from the high post. Again, the Nets for 2.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
What a performance for Bojan Bogdanovich. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Bagley is out there with Bay. Then it's George, and it's Kispert in at the shooting guard position. Up top, Brogdon. He's guarded by Schroeder. Good on the bucket. Brogdon's got the first basket of the second quarter for Washington.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
Now, here's Milton. Defended by Kispert. They set the pick. Pass to Clowney. Launches a three. Trains the three-pointer. Clowney's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Well, Brogdon showing a little verticality. How about that finish?
Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
Pass to George. George sets a screen for Kispert. Back to George. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. George has got his first 2 points of the night. Ritter passes to Williams. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. This summer, we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Here's Finney-Smith. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now, here's Brogdon. He's covered closely.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Here's Finney-Smith. Defended by Bagley. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Clowney. Defended by Bagley. Here's Clowney. Over in the corner, Williams. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing that that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Schroeder passes to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
Here's Bay. Back to Brogdon. Bay with a screen on Schroeder. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Clowney pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Finney Smith. Those three-pointers off the mark. Wizards trail by 11. For three, Kispert. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bay with the screen for Kispert. Knocks down the three ball. Kispert's got 6. Now Schroeder. Williams has a screen for Schroeder. And so we wrap up the first half. The Nets lead by 8. We'll take it. Break that gets you back to the action.
25.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Johnson. Bogdanovic out there with Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Simmons in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Thomas goes in, and then Thomas with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Sarr sets the screen for Poole. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Nets leading by 10. Inside, kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Poole with it. Thomas is there. For 3. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Poole. Valanciunas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Just his first attempt. And there it is for him. And the Nets lead by 7.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
It's Poole with the drive. It's good. Poole's got 7 points in the game.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. Right side, Thomas. Outside, Bogdanovic. 5 on the clock. Down low, Simmons. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 8 points for him.
You like to see Ben Simmons under duress of the clock not get sped up.
Kuzma outside. That one falls. 6 points for Kyle Kuzma.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
The Nets working the ball around now. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Wizards trail by 5. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Koulibaly.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And stolen by Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Thomas dishes to Bogdanovich. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And here's Poole for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
Substitutions on the court.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
For 3, Brogdon. No good that time. No good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Nets. They lead by a bucket. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. You've got Saddiq Bey, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's George, and it's Bagley in at the 5. And it's Bey with the ball for Washington, trailing by 2. For 3, Kispert. They get it again. Bagley kicks to Kispert. Schroeder against Brogdon. Pass to Bey. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Kispert, no good. Brooklyn's got the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Clowney. Now, Finney Smith. Now, here's Milton. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Williams. Bagley brings the double team. Schroeder finds Williams. Second shot opportunity. Milton. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Milton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Brooklyn. Bey with a screen on Schroeder. Now here's Bey. Finney Smith defending. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Williams with the steal. Schroeder outside. Pass to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And now a 6-point Brooklyn lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Milton sets the screen for Williams. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Poise and confidence. Malcolm Brogdon with the big bucket.
Schroeder passes to Finney Smith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nets lead by 6.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Clowney. On the wing, Milton. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. Wizards trail by 6. Kispert wide open. He fires. Rebounded by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Milton. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Kispert. Pass to Clowney. It's stolen by Bagley.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Schroeder against Brogdon. Now here's Milton. D right on him. There's Schroeder. And again, it's the Nets missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Nobody near George. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Brogdon against Schroeder. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, just find a way. Malcolm Brogdon stepping up in a big one.
Brogdon against Schroeder. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that 3-point line.
For the tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was...
basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Jordan Poole out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Just 4 to shoot. Quickly from outside, hits a three-pointer.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Kuzma with a screen on quickly. Kuzma outside. Nails it from 3.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. It's stolen. Kuzma outside. Back to Coulibaly. Valanciunas with a screen on Barrett. Here's Coulibaly. Poole against Barnes. Here's Coulibaly. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Quickly outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Quickly's got 6.
Overwhelming the defense here with the speed. Quickly so dangerous in the open floor.
Brent, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general. And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Mitchell's checked in for Toronto. Outside Coulibaly. It's Poole on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. And they're on the run. To 3, Barrett. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Great open look there.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Poole against Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Washington's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Shot's good by Sarr.
For his size, Sarr has impressive mobility, and that's a pretty fluid drive.
On the wing Quickly. Coulibaly defending. Quickly passes to Barrett. Outside Mitchell. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And a missed layup. The Wizards with a lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Poole against Mitchell. Pass to Coulibaly. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Shot from 16. Poole shot is off. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing their future and developing talent.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And he's got such a great feel for the game. Quickly can take the bump and get the bucket.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Poole finds Valanciunas. Here's Coulibaly. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Poole. Koulibaly on the wing. Second chance shot. Rebound Toronto. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Koulibaly. Wow! And he goes in for the dunk.
Terrific feed from Valanciunas, a big man scanning the deck.
Quickly outside. Takes the 3. The putback. A big-time effort for Emmanuel Quickly, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
Brady Dick out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Walter. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in a power forward. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Left side Dick. Pass to Abaji. Now here's Olynyk. Here's Dick. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Brown looking around. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Walter. Into the lane. And he jams it home with authority.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Kicks it to George. Kispert outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brett.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years and then obviously made the trade that brought Kawhi in along with the championship in just that one season. But last couple of years, a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Wizards leading by 3. Kispert with the ball. Picked up by Dick. Lets it fly. And another basket for Washington.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Abaji. Brown against Brogdon. A good look from Brown. Another miss by Brown.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Offensive board. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kispert. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. For 3, George. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And Brown has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And there's the call on Saddiq Bey. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:46 left in the second quarter. Pass to Walter. Down low. Here's Dick. And he throws it down with one hand.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Abaji with a rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Pass to Brown. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The 3-ball. And Walter is good for 3. Walters has got 5 points.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Brogdon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Toronto's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Brown passes to Dick. Screen by Olynyk. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Oh, Bagley punishing the defense that time.
Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by George. Washington leading by 4. Brogdon from outside. Walter pulls it in. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Dick. Jump shot is good. Dick's got 7 now in this quarter. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Washington. They lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot from line. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Wizards. At forward, it's Kuzma and Sarr. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
The kick out to Poole. Here's the 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Quickly outside. Pass to Mitchell. Barnes a screen. Mitchell against Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett with it. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Barrett's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Washington leading by 5. Here's Poole. Pirtle grabs a miss.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Mitchell drives in. That's tipped. Pass to Pirtle. And here is Barrett. It's stolen by Poole. Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole, and he lays it in on the break. Poole's got 7.
Well, Poole does such a great job of reading and reacting to both things, not just the steal, but the score on the other end.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Valanciunas with a screen on Barrett. Kuzma drives in. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. So it's Washington now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Sarr. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. And a two-handed jam.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, kind of weird to say body control with a guy who doesn't get up off the floor, but Valanciunas shows some there.
The three from Quickly. Knocks down the triple. He's got 12.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Here's Barnes. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Mitchell. Barnes has got his first 2 points of the night.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. From deep. Rebound Toronto. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Quickly with the ball. Picked up by Coulibaly. Picked it out of midair. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Washington shooting their first foul shot of the night. Looking at the Raptors spread, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Brown against Brogdon. No good on the three. He knocks it down.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And that'll do it for the third. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Grady Dick, also Bruce Brown out there, Walter out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Amaji in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Raptors trail by 6. Brown with it, now guarded by Brogdon. Fires from deep. Dick with a miss. Washington has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Kispert's shot is good.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Brown passes to Dick. Back to Brown. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Toronto foul. Walter. That's his first personal foul. First game
And the free throw, no good. Wizards leading by 9. few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Bay from long range. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Bay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brown passes to Abaji. Now Brown. Olenek with a screen on Brogdon. And here's Brown for 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Bagley. Sarr comes in for Bay. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for George. And it's Coulibaly in for Kispert. Back to Valanciunas. Over quickly. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by Sarr.
And that's where Jonas is going to do most of his damage. Down low, playing physical, and knocking guys around.
Barnes a screen. Quickly from outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Kuzma. And it's quickly with a miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Coulibaly missing. Raptors trail by 13. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Barnes. Banked it in off the glass.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Back to Coulibaly. Kuzma, the pass to Brogdon. Kuzma outside. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
Brogdon against quickly. Barnes with a screen on Kuzma. It's Barnes on the wing. The 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Wizards leading by 13. Pass to Sarr. Goes up on the wing, and it's Washington with another.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Wizards.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a huge performance it was for Malcolm Brogdon.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Barrett up top, defended by Kuzma. Quickly outside. That one's good, and it's Barnes with the assist. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Brogdon against quickly. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Sarr. Brogdon with a screen on Barnes. Sarr uses the glass on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 17.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
So it's Washington easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
RJ, these teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Cameron Johnson. Cam Thomas is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Thomas passes to Claxton. Back to Thomas. Six to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Now, quickly. Barrett with the ball. Out guarded by Bogdanovich. Back to quickly. Out to Barrett. Claxton with the steal. Thomas against Mitchell. Pass to Claxton. Thomas with the ball. Crafty move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Hurdle with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's quickly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Now, here's Mitchell. Barrett, wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Quickly against Bogdanovich. Johnson outside. Shoots. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Raptors trail by 4. Quickly with a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Rebound by the Raptors.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith, sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Nets leading by 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Claxton finds Bogdanovich. Johnson outside. Out to the right wing. Latrey. And the Nets, another three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Johnson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Johnson, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Pirtle inside. Claxton covering. Quickly kicks to Mitchell. The kick out to Barnes. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. And back with this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Grady Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Walter. And it's Abaji in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Schroeder against Brown. That's tipped and stolen by Williams. Schroeder against Brown. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Brown the pass to Dick. Olynyk sets a screen for Dick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Schroeder kicks to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Abaji, beyond the arc. And Simmons with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay to performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Simmons, a screen on Brown. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is where you get Simmons the ball moving downhill towards the cup.
Brown feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Milton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Raptors trail by 15. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now. And the Nets miss again. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Dick with it. Simmons is there. And the dunk by Dick.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Schroeder kicks to Williams. Off target from three-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Down by 12. Master Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Lock at 6. Milton against Brown. Misses from short range. Brooklyn leading by 12. Outside Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. And now Dick moving the ball. No one back to stop him.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Pass to Walter. Here's Abaji. Still scoreless. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Nets have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And that's an intentional foul.
Bruce Brown. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Schroeder outside. Williams dishes to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the night. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Dick on the wing. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Knocks it loose. Here's Brown with one up. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Brooklyn ahead, up by 10. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's quickly, following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. Cameron Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Quickly with it. Picked up by Claxton. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. And the rejection by Claxton. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Picked by Finney Smith. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Mitchell, and the layup's good off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Screen by Claxton. And Bojan Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket of the night. Raptors trail by 12. Quickly with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to Barrett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Thomas against Quickly. Puts the move on, and then Thomas with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Thomas. And here's Quickly for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 15. Thomas kicks to Finney Smith. Thomas up top. Quickly covering. Thomas's shot is off. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
5 to shoot. Johnson finds Thomas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thomas got 9 points now in just the second half. Barrett for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Thomas against Quickly. Thomas's shot is off. Raptors trail by 14. Pulls up for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Thomas against Quickly. Thomas passes to Finney Smith. Thomas a screen on Barnes. No good from Finney Smith. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And the dunk by Barnes.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Barnes down low. Working on Finney Smith. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Barnes. Outside Thomas. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Finney Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter. Raptors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. The shot's good from Quickly.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Barnes, and he lays it straight in. Barnes has got 10.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Nets lead by 8. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Brown. He's out there with Dick. Olenek is out there with Walter. And it's Abaji in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And here's Schroeder. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Here's Abaji. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Schroeder. Count it. Good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Toronto trailing. To tie it up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Like what is going on right now?
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Brown. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Bogdanovich wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
And the reliability of Bogdanovich. His teammates know bogey is good for that shot, so he gets the feed and sinks it.
There's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Takes the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that one's good. Barnes.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Thomas with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Barrett against Johnson. There's Thomas with the 3. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Out to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. And it's quickly missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Dick's checked in for Bruce Brown.
Raptors, number 1.
The Nets on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Screen by Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Such a wide open look.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
Pass to Claxton. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. 3-on-3. Dick wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And already a terrific three-point shooter. Look at the range of Grady Dick.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And a wide open look for Claxton. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Dick can't get it to go. On the wing, Johnson from deep buries the long-range jumper. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home.
Love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you are a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
But look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Cam Thomas out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Outside Bogdanovic. Claxton a screen on Kuzma. Bogdanovic passes to Johnson. Back to Bogdanovic. Screen by Claxton. Bogdanovic into the lane. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Well, that's Bogdanovic making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, BA, consider in that trade they gave away Jared Allen, Harris LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. And guys, when talking to Coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, BA.
Allie, thank you.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Poole outside. Pass to Sarr. There's a screen. Back to Poole. Thomas with a steal. Right side Johnson. It's tipped.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Claxton passes to Bogdanovic. Johnson a screen on Kuzma. Here's Bogdanovic. Gets a very good look and converts. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket on the night.
Bogdanovic, such a nice offensive arsenal. He is capable of scoring from anywhere.
Poole against Thomas. Shakes him. And another basket for Washington.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Thomas. The kick out to Johnson. Claxton passes to Johnson. Launches a 3. And the Nets get it back. It's Thomas on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Washington trailing. And the Wizards on the break. Kuzma with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Valanciunas with a screen on Simmons. Outside Coulibaly. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Now here's Thomas. Coulibaly defending.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Bogdanovic passes to Johnson. And here's Thomas. The kick out to Johnson. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Robbed. It's 2-on-1. Kuzma for three. Gets the three ball to go.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
Thomas outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. There's the screen by Kuzma. Here's Poole. Kuzma outside. Pass to Valanciunas. That three's off the mark. Now here's Thomas. Bogdanovich with a screen on Poole. And here's Thomas from the arc. Drills it from deep. Thomas has gotten his third basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Tie game in Washington. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Williams is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shake Milton. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Clowney in at center. Here's Schroeder outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Clowney. Clock at 6. Outside Williams. There's a screen. Takes it inside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Schroeder can't get it to go. Washington leading by 4. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, BA, and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Here's the pick from outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Bay's got 6.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Washington. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon caps off the break.
Well, just Malcolm Brogdon understanding how to get out in transition and finish with authority.
Pass to Clowney. Williams against Bagley. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Williams from long range. Rebounded by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Bay from long range sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 9.
The 3-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Schroeder into the lane. Rebounded by Brogdon. Wizards leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Outside Bagley. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. Can they get it? Clowney, good.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Brogdon, the pass to Kispert. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Launches it. Clowney pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bay. Now George. Bay with a screen. The three is up. George, no good. Nets trail by 7. To the right side. All by himself. Here's Brogdon. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flush.
Wow, Malcolm Brogdon doing work off the dunk. That is nice.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Williams. Milton with it. Outside Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 12-point Washington lead. 4-3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Malcolm Brogdon.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Jordan Poole out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group for Washington right now. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. And here's Poole. 6 points for him. Back to Valanciunas. Brooklyn pulls it in.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
Here's Poole. That shot off. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Bogdanovich.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's off from 3-point range.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions. Easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Nets trail by 8. Thomas outside. Pass to Claxton. Now Bogdanovich. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Another steal. Oh, deflected. Valanciunas finds Poole. Outside Koulibaly. 6 to shoot. Pass to Valanciunas. Takes a 3. They get the rebound with the clock winding down. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Thomas against Poole. Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, level of aggression.
The three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 11. Outside Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
A new lineup here for Washington. Out to Schroeder. The layup is good off the glass. Schroeder's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Brogdon. Kispert on the wing. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Kispert's got 6.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside Schroeder. On the take. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Brogdon up top. And so it's Washington up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What happened? And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Dennis Schroeder. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Williams. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Clowney in at the 5. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Yes, it's good.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
Outside Bagley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Washington making some changes. Sarr's checked in for Bay. Kuzma comes in for George. And it's Koulibaly in for Kispert. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Here's Brogdon. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Thomas outside. Outside Bogdanovic. Coulibaly with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. There's the triple. Kept alive. Goes back up. Here's Kuzma. Out to Bagley. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Thomas. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Kuzma. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And Washington making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Finney-Smith's checked in. Nets trail by 7. Now Thomas. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Thomas. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovic from long range. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Washington leading by 7. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, how about Valanciunas on the rim run? Just busts it down the floor and no one keeps up with him.
Here's Thomas. And so he draws the foul. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
The people were worried that under NBA rules, there will be 2 minutes to review the play.
To adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Coulibaly. And a miss there on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Brogdon. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
Well, this guy's been confident since the opening tip. Malcolm Brogdon getting things done offensively.
Thomas passes to Bogdanovic. Outside Johnson. Here's Thomas for 3. Connects from downtown. Thomas has got 11 points here in the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Brogdon, the pass to Sarr. Oh, sweet move. Jams it in off a great move.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Finney-Smith with it. He's picked up by Kispert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Wizards leading by 6. Outside Brogdon. From downtown, from deep,
just that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Thomas misses. Outside Koulibaly. No good on the triple. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Brogdon against Thomas. Now here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. Valanciunas with a screen on Bogdanovich. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Kispert from the arc. He drops it from range. And now a 12-point Wizard lead.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Three-point field goal.
From the arc. No good. So it's Washington picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed...
difficult stretch recently, and they're hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Mitchell is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. Poole, no good. And here is Quickly. Barnes outside. Outside, Barrett. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Poole against Quickly. Here's Sarr. They get it back. Pass to Poole. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Koulibaly. Misses the 3. For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say, Brent, they did a good job.
Well, that's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. Fast break. Sarr's got it. Plays it up off the glass.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
Here's Mitchell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's Kuzma. Buries it from 3-point range.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
On the wing quickly. He's defended by Koulibaly. Barnes looking around. Barrett kicks to Poeltl. 6 on the shot clock. Nice move. And it's laid in by Barrett.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
Kuzma outside. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Quickly the pass to Poeltl. Back to Quickly. To the paint and stolen by Sarr. Pass to Koulibaly. There's the pick. 3-pointer.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
It's Kuzma top the key. Barrett against Poole. To the middle. It's stolen by Barrett. Quickly with a wide open look. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
They got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild with.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
On the wing, Koulibaly. A 3-pointer, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2.
They wouldn't want all of their guys shooting a 3 on the break, but when it's him, he's got the green light.
Poole against Quickly. Poole the pass to Sarr. Here's the screen. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Now,
here's Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Saar. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Mitchell. He's out there with Dick. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Walter. And it's Abaji in at the power forward. Rocket 2, stolen by Kispert. Going inside, and the dunk by Kispert.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Dick with it, defended by Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Olynyk. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Dick. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Brogdon looking around. And here is Kispert. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Kispert's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentage.
Now, here is George. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pulls up. They grab their own miss. Bagley finds Kispert. Bagley the screen. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Raptors have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
On the clock, Dick takes it off the glass. Dick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Brogdon kicks to Kispert. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by Washington. Here's Bagley. And he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Well, Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered. He's around the offensive glass.
Brown with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Dick in the corner. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Kispert. Dick defending. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, Bagley punishing the defense that time.
There's a screen. Brown dishes to Olynyk. Pass to Dick. Brown outside. To the inside. Here's Olynyk. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
The assist.
Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
And so Washington again turning it over. Raptors trail by 5. It's Dick on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside, George asked to Bay. And Washington again with the bucket.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Now Dick. Olynyk sets a screen for Dick. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bay sets a screen. Outside, Bagley. Asked to Bay. Bagley with a screen on Olynyk.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing. And
thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Wow, you look at Corey Kispert. What a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The front court is Kuzma and Song. Jordan Poole is out there with Koulibaly. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Barnes passes to Quickly. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Quickly's got 6 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Kuzma against Barrett. Poole up top. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal.
That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And that shot fake working very nicely for Poole. This guy is an excellent free throw shooter.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Raptors trail by 12. Quickly looking it over. Poeltl finds Quickly. Mitchell outside. Pass to Poole. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Out to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Koulibaly. Offensive rebound. Here's Song. Off target with his 3. The Raptors shooting well, 50% from the floor. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
The 3 from Poole. Traps in the tray. Poole's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards.
Shooters shoot. Poole just couldn't let that 3 go unanswered.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Launches it. And Sarr pulls it down. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Saar. A three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Raptors trail by 10. For 3, Mitchell. Kuzma pulls it in. Washington's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Poole kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Saar sets the screen for Kuzma. And a wide open look for Saar. The Wizards with another miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
There at the pass to Quickly. Front pass the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Coulibaly. Bangs home the trifecta. Coulibaly's got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
That one goes in.
Sweet shooting touch from the confident guard. Quickly's role is to score as often as possible.
Valanciunas with a screen on Quickly. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. There's the steal. Driving in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
5 on the clock. Brogdon kicks to George. Fires from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Abaji. Scoreless thus far. Brown outside. And so it's the Washington Wizards in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Raptors trail by 9 on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Walter. Brady Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 4-man position. And really deep through that time.
And already a terrific three-point shooter. Look at the range of Brady Dick.
Brogdon against Brown. Pass to Bay. Here's Kispert.
Raptors foul. Osai Abara. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kispert. Right side Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Bagley handling that one well. Not afraid to get a little bit creative from time to time.
There's the pick. Brown outside. Master Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Dick. Raptors moving the ball around. Fader on the way. Olynyk can't hit.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Back to Kispert. Now Brogdon. Bay with a screen on Olynyk. Outside, Bagley. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 8. Inside. Pass to Dick. Now here's Brown. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul.
Kelly Olynyk.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Washington shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Bay with a screen on Brown. Here's Bay. A three ball. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And Bay doing a great job of getting his feet ready to line that one up.
Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Toronto no up.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown, no good. Wizards leading by 11. And here's Kispert from the arc. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Here's Abaji, defended by Bagley. Pass to Dick. Lets it go from deep. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bagley sets a screen for Brogdon. And here is Kispert. The 3 kept alive. There's the triple. Outside for George. Bagley in the post. He's against Olynyk. Kispert wide open. He fires. And the 3 ball is good. Kispert's got the lead up to 14 now for Washington. Brogdon against Brown. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto no up.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Washington.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Marvin Bagley.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Tries the spin move. Brogdon the pass to George. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Thanks so much.